You wake up tired, you open your laptop with dread, you scroll through productivity hacks and fire videos thinking, why can't I just try harder? But what if you're not lazy? What if you're just exhausted by capitalism? This is not your average hustle-shaming video. This is a deep dive into burnout, alienation, dopamine, and the system that made you believe you're the problem. Let's be clear. Capitalism needs you to think your worth equals your output, that your productivity defines your morality. Byung-Chul Han writes in The Burnout Society, "Today's subject is not an obedient subject, but an achievement subject. Exploitation is no longer external but internal. So when you're tired, when your focus slips, when you just want to lie down, you don't blame the system, you blame yourself." Here's what neuroscience tells us. You're wired for rhythms, not constant performance. Your brain has dopamine cycles. Your focus needs breaks. Your nervous system was not designed for back-to-back meetings, 100 tabs, and 5 self-help books on habit stacking. What we call laziness is often just nervous system fatigue. You're not procrastinating because you're undisciplined. You're overwhelmed by constant threat signals in an economy where survival depends on output. Karl Marx didn't have ChatGPT, but he saw this coming. The worker becomes an appendage of the machine. The product of labor is not the satisfaction of a need, but a means to further production. You don't just work to live anymore. You work to keep working, to maintain the illusion of upward mobility in a collapsing economy. You optimize, you reskill, you build your fire portfolio, but deep inside, you feel hollow because you're alienated from your own time, energy, and soul. In Dzogchen, the great perfection, there's no need to become anything. There is only recognition of what already is. Pure awareness, spontaneous, uncontrived, effortlessly present. You don't meditate to become more productive. You meditate to stop chasing productivity. What if stillness isn't failure? What if pausing isn't laziness, but liberation from the hustle myth? In a system where you're told to always be on, the most radical act may be to stop. Stop measuring your worth by your output. Stop seeing rest as a problem to be fixed. Stop internalizing a system that profits from your burnout. David Graeber called this the sadistic fantasy of capitalism, to force people to pretend their jobs matter while quietly knowing they don't. But your value isn't in your job, your salary, or your hustle. It's in your capacity to see clearly, love deeply, and live with awareness. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're not behind. You're just a human being in a system that treats you like a machine. And awareness is the first step toward freedom. Stop optimizing. Start noticing. You were never meant to hustle your way to peace.